And we're back
for another episode
of the Culture Be You
podcast, episode 43.
43. What's 43? 43. That's not a common number.
43 times we sat together and recorded an episode.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not.
No, I know, but I'm saying, like, what is 43? Like, can you name anything? Something that's 43?
Probably someone.
Someone 43. What? No, I'm sure there's plenty of people that are 43. But I guess, you know what I mean? Like, things are either increments of like 5 or 2s. Uh-huh. 43 is a lonely number. Yeah. Just like number 1.
Yeah. I was thinking people leave their houses and stuff at like 5s and 30s.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Like they don't leave them
like
at
the
like
world kind of the world kind of like revolves around these like
5-minute intervals.
5-minute intervals, yeah.
Yeah. Or 30-minute intervals sometimes on the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, but typically, right, it's like increments of 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
What time is it? 5 o'clock? Oh, it's 5:30.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll be there in 5 minutes.
Well, yeah, because I mean, nothing's scheduled for 5:23.
No, right.
But if something was, I guess we would have to schedule it like.
But then it throws off the rest of it throws off the rest of the scheduling.
It just doesn't seem as smooth.
It wouldn't bother me. I like it because remember I asked you the other day. It was like, do you set your alarm for like 5:30 or like 5:28? You're like, oh yeah, like 5:27 or something.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So
my alarm to leave the house is 7:33.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know I'm not going to leave. If I put it at 7:35, I'm not leaving at 7:35.
You know what it is? I think it's easier to like null and void if it's like a 0 or 5 because that's what we're used to. But like the fact that it's like a 20 and off is different. Mm-hmm. I think it triggers differently.
Yeah, well, it just gives me a little bit more time.
Oh, okay.
Right, I need to leave at 7:35. Like if I'm not out the house, then I'm probably going to be tardy, whatever that is. But yeah, so I said it like 2 minutes before. So I'm like, oh shoot, I gotta go.
Mm-hmm. Damn, I just watched this video yesterday of this guy. This was in please forgive me, but it was in.
I forgive you.
It was somewhere. It was a third world country, but it was like in like the jungle. And what this guy does is he produces sulfur. Okay. And then this sulfur comes from like a volcano. Mm-hmm. So this guy in particular, he's been doing it for 30 years, and basically he wakes up at 1, 2 in the morning, he has breakfast with his wife. He rides his motorcycle to like the base of the mountain. Mm-hmm. He then grabs a wheelbarrow and hikes 2 miles up to the entry point of the volcano. Okay. And then from there he grabs his other tools, and then hikes like a mile down into the volcano. And what he does is he fills these big sacks of like this sulfur, a sulfur rock, and it's nothing but gas down there. There's a lake in the base of the volcano, but it's acidic. So if you taste it with your tongue will burn off, your teeth will burn off. You can't touch it with your skin. But it's a beautiful lake, right? It's really trippy to look at. But this guy carries about 200 pounds worth of sulfur from the base back up to the top where it gets counted or weighed. And so it depends on how much he weighs at is how much he makes for the day. But on average, he makes $17 a day. And he's been doing this for 30 years. But he makes for where he lives, he lives a good life. Like he has a house, he has a motorcycle, he's got a kid, he's got like he's well set up. But for him, this is what he has to do, and it's extremely dangerous. Like people, the life expectancy for someone in that field is like 60, maybe 50 something. But he sacrifices so that his family can have a better life than anyone else in that area. And then you're like, damn, that's crazy.
Okay.
What?
I don't know, because it's just like.
I guess
he just likes that area, you know what I mean?
No, this is like in the bush. Like this is what. So sulfur is in a lot of stuff.
I understand. I'm just saying, like
where he lives, like that's a good job.
Oh, you said out of the country. This is in a different country.
Yeah, I said a third world country.
Oh, got you. Yeah,
I said in Asia somewhere.
Okay, got it. Okay, but yeah. I mean, I need to see what a
Indonesia.
Looks like.
Oh, Java. It was in Java, East Java, Indonesia. That's where this was. Yeah.
Okay, and let's see.
Yeah, and so it's always smoky.
Let's pull up this guy. Oh, that's interesting. That's bright yellow.
Yeah.
So why miners in Indonesia risk their lives to get sulfur from inside an active volcano? Scroll. Oh wow.
Yeah. So it's really trippy, right?
Is that the lake you're talking about?
That's the lake that's the lake inside the volcano.
That's what really nice.
It's all toxic.
Yeah. Actually, really nice. And that's the sulfur, I'm assuming.
And that's the sulfur, yeah, the hard crystals that it makes. And then this guy in particular, they all do it, but they hike it up, back up to the top of the base or top of the mountain. He's the one that's been doing this for 30 years. Oh, so
you saw this specific video?
Yeah, this is the video. I didn't know. I didn't go to the. Oh yeah, Insider. It was on you. I found it through YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the video I watched.
So when does he have time for his wife? Really doesn't.
He gets back. No, he does. He starts really early, so he's home by like, I don't know, whatever time. Because when he's done, he goes back home, hangs out with his family and wife, and he was. But when he got home, he had on it looked like he was royalty. He had like a cap on with a gown.
His family's like,
That's what I'm telling you.
You could have not came home today, Dad.
Yeah,
we love you. That's what's up. I respect that.
Yeah, for sure.
That's dope. That's a dope story. I wish it was a lot safer, but.
Yes, right. But I mean, it's like perspective.
Wishing you have to like sacrifice his life for some.
Definitely, yeah. See this sack? That's him. He has to carry that back up to the top.
That's crazy. Sonny every day.
Yeah, 30 years.
Yeah, no.
So yeah, that was that.
Interesting.
So recently, Illinois police arrested 15 people after they allegedly used PPP loans to bond out of jail. Police in Illinois arrested 15 people after they allegedly used funds from Paycheck Protection Program loans to bond out of jail. After a data investigation was performed by police, several inmates at the Will County Jail were found to have allegedly applied and received PPP loans that were then used to bond themselves out of jail for their felony cases. PPP recipients cannot be charged with a felony in order to be eligible.
What? So how do you apply for a PPP loan? Maybe they applied for the PPP loan before they got into jail.
According to this article, they actually used phones while they were in jail to register fake businesses.
How'd they get their check?
It was deposited to an account, and then once it hit that account, they bonded themselves out before they were busted.
I mean, I'm assuming that's pretty clever.
Hell yeah. Also, like, how'd you know it was going to work? Like, what? That's crazy.
That's pretty clever. But then what's your plan after that?
Well, they're criminals already, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, I mean, I'm saying, right, that's like busting out of jail. To some point, either you got to get out of there or they're going to find you. Because my thing is this, right? They know that, okay, because you know how they're coming after people anyways who's doing fraudulent, so their name's going to pop up.
Yeah. I mean, I just think it's so
But this is crazy.
Yeah. Can we go back to that picture where they are?
But apparently they're coming after a lot of people who were
okay.
fraudulent.
Only a couple girls. Women, I'm sorry. 2 women. Oh, man. Interesting.
Oh, wait. Okay, now I'm thinking about it some more. So the people that did conspire and get warrant or bail themselves out, they're not all together. They're random different people.
Yeah.
All the different people have the same idea.
But or they traveled. I don't know if it's the same state. It's Illinois. So yeah. Your word gets around. They were like, it works.
It's all within the same jail. The Will County Jail.
Oh yeah. So then.
Okay.
Is this a kite that just went around?
That's interesting.
And was like, hey man, it worked for me.
So I wonder why more people didn't get out, or what didn't work for more people.
They might not have the.
Oh, may not have been on bond.
They might not have the credit or the. You know
the access to do.
Yeah,
all
the
that.
access to do it. I don't know.
That's true.
They might have already had businesses that got denied. I don't know.
Yeah, those PPP loans, man, were interesting.
Boy, I'm so glad I ain't do nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people were getting hit with that.
I mean, that's a lot of people saw it as free money, but I was like,
no, I didn't.
No, I mean,
I said nothing's free.
Yeah, some people were like,
I felt like it was a setup from the jump. I'm like, people just getting this money.
Yeah.
Man. Then all them NBA players were getting caught. I was like, yeah.
They were doing it too?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Not the A ones, not the A-list basketball players.
Were corporations doing it?
Well, yeah, like the Lakers did it.
Oh, they did?
Kanye did it. Gap did it.
Oh, okay.
People did it. Corporations did it.
These big corporations?
But I mean, I don't know. I'm sure they have the lawyers and the knowledge and the stuff behind them to like actually maneuver through the system rather than just you and your homies like sending a kite being like, yo, get a PP loan and get out,
Yeah. Damn, that's interesting though.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Good. No, it is good for them.
How do I put this?
It is good for them.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as they weren't doing nothing. Yeah, I guess, huh? Because you don't know who got out, bruh.
I don't know.
You're right. Depending on their charges, good for them. If you a weirdo. don't like.
There is a lot of news in the hip hop space. This week, Post Malone was performing in St. Louis. He fell while he was performing and cracked 3 ribs.
That's crazy. Somebody's getting sued like a motherfucker.
I saw that. I saw the video of that.
Breaks 3 ribs.
He was like screamed after he fell. I was like, ooh.
Dang, he could have low-key died. If his ribs punctured his lungs at all? That would have been crazy.
Yeah, I saw one from a different angle, but it was a little longer. Basically, yeah, he was singing, rapping, and there's a big hole in the middle of the stage. And like he gave someone like a high five in the audience and like kind of, walked back and then turned around and didn't see the hole. I know he's in pain. He got broken ribs right now. Trying to talk to people. I would have been backstage on that gurney. He's talking like, "Hey guys, I'm not gonna be able to make it back. Please forgive me."
Like they did on WWE when you see him backstage. I'd be like, "Yo, I ain't
Put the camera on me. Put the camera on me.
I ain't gonna make it back out, y'all. Thanks
Look,
for coming
that
out.
would have been the clip.
And also, I'm not coming back.
But that sucks for him. I mean, I wonder, like, is that falling anybody, or he just forgot that during rehearsals that was always there, and he maybe forgot it was there.
Yeah.
Or
Either way,
I hope he gets.
I mean,
better.
the hole shouldn't have been there if it wasn't being used at that moment. Just keep it buck.
Yo, maybe he was supposed to exit that way. Oh no, because it wouldn't be a hole.
Through the middle of the stage.
Tory Lanez is being investigated by the LA County District Attorney's Office for allegedly assaulting August Alsina on September 17th in Chicago. Alsina claimed on Instagram that Lanez assaulted him after Alsina refused to dap him up or shake his hand.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like stuff like this is like so much deeper than what the media can even really explain.
Well, like August said that he's a fan of Tory. He didn't understand what the issue was, but he said that he has an illness where he's super susceptible to getting sick, and so he only daps people up. And then so when Tory stuck his hand out to shake it, he didn't shake it because he can get sick from that. And I guess Tory took it the wrong way. But he said Tory seemed already like he was coked up or something because he was like super hype. And then he's like, from that's literally what it was. He's like, it was nothing, but Tory made it into something.
There's a lot of Tory Lanez stories, boy, these last couple of years.
Shit, man.
I'm telling you something. I don't know. It's starting to feel like...
That's interesting. What's his problem?
Yeah, it's starting to feel that way. What's his problem?
Yeah. I mean, I need to hear both sides of the story. I'm not going to judge like that.
But no, we just have to be honest that there has been a lot of Tory-centered conversations with other people and violence and aggression and things like that. So it's just like, I hope he would just not... You just get it together. You have so many cases going on. Like, why do you continue to be dramatic?
Yeah, just chill.
Yeah, just chill, man.
Just chill.
Philadelphia rapper PNB Rock has sadly passed away after he was wounded during a robbery gone wrong. On Monday, September 12th, he succumbed to gunshot wounds he suffered following a bloody shooting at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles in LA. The rapper was eating with his girlfriend at the restaurant when he was approached by the shooter who shot him, swiped his jewelry, and fled the scene. He was rushed to the hospital where he was pronounced dead.
Yo, this still just makes my stomach hurt.
Bruh.
Like, it makes my tugs on my it tugs on my heart.
It's cringy. Especially when a lot of people come to LA to get away from what their past, and then LA just does nothing but takes their lives. You know what I mean? Also, I don't agree with going to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles with 30 chains on and a foreign. But it doesn't mean you should get your life taken because of that, a bad decision like that.
Yeah, I agree. You gotta move smarter than that.
Yeah.
And maybe he didn't have anyone in his life to like guide him and let him know he should be moving different. Or maybe it was a case of people telling you, "Hey man, stop doing that," and he did it anyways. But irregardless, it sucks that you can't enjoy your thing.
Right.
A deal with Warner Music and BlackRock-backed investment firm is reportedly valued in the high 8 figures after Future sells his publishing catalog, estimated between $65 and $75 million.
Go back to
65.
Go up for me, I'm sorry. Go up to just those words right there.
65 to 75 million. For his whole catalog?
Okay.
Is that including his mixtape? I'm assuming not. Because mixtape is free.
It says the catalog contains 612 titles, including collaborations with Drake, Kendrick Lamar, Rihanna, and The Weeknd.
Oh. Wow. It still seems a little low. I'm not even going to lie to you.
8 figures is what, like 10 million?
He's at 65.
65 mil?
I feel that's a little low for Future. I'm not even going to lie to you. I don't know if he's like struggling for money right now. Why would you sell your catalog? I don't see too many people doing that unless they're trying to get out of a deal. I don't know. That's interesting. Like forever 65 million. You know? Instead of just waiting for it to accumulate and possibly your children even having that legacy forever and ever and ever.
I mean, right. He probably needed the funds, I'm assuming.
I mean, that's what it seems like. It seems like a money grab here.
Russell Wilson don't need no money.
Russell Wilson don't need no money, don't need no wife, don't need no kids. He don't need nothing, bro.
Future's tripping me out.
Future.
Boy.
And then you know what the funny part is that he keeps like doing these records where he's like poking the bear, but the bear is like, bro, get away.
He keeps bringing it up. Like, dude, ain't nobody talking to you.
It's like you obviously don't sleep at night.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Your son laying in bed with Russell. You making records.
He gonna jack you up. He gonna jack you up.
You heard he made, I recently read something where they said he did a song recently where he's stating that he slept with Sierra while she was with Russell. And I was like, dude, he's doing everything. Even if I was Russell at this point, I wouldn't believe anything.
Anything this man says.
Anything he says.
Anything this man says.
Bruh.
I can't believe he's still out here. That's what I mean. I'm glad. I'm not glad, but cool. He's selling it. Done. He's done.
Future?
Isn't he?
No. I mean, he's still on. Think about it. All DJ Khaled records, he's like the number one rapper.
If he's on a track, I skip it.
But he's still on the album, and the album is still selling, and so he's still making money.
I know.
Where
do you stand personally on him?
Oh, I don't. Oh no. I don't check for him. I don't.
Do you skip his music or do you listen to his song?
There's this one album that has like the little smoke that goes like this, and it's like blue and purple.
Okay.
There's a couple songs on there I rock with, but I'm not supporting Future. I'm not like, that's my dog. He should. You know what I'm saying? I'm not advocating
Olivia,
for him.
Where do you stand?
I like some of his songs with Drake.
But baby, tell him the real reason why. Because Drake is on him.
Okay. So as a solo
I like
artist,
his collaborations, but yeah, I'm not the biggest Future fan.
Okay.
Are you?
I wouldn't go to a solo concert.
Would you go to a solo T-Pain concert?
Yeah, maybe.
I would
sure.
too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because for a while though, he was looked at as like a feature artist. T-Pain.
Oh, yeah.
Because he was featured on everyone's track for a while, and then you're like, oh well, all he does is features. But then he put his own independent stuff out. I'm a big T-Pain fan too, and then he put out the independent stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, this guy's jamming. And remember we listened to him on, or I listened to him on Steve-O's podcast, and he was talking about how he went broke and then like made it all back. I was like, that's crazy. The fact that you can amass an amount of money that a lot of people can't ever amass, lose it all, and then do it again plus some. Cool. You know, mastermind. He's got something figured out.
Yeah, and I feel like he said it was like 200 million. He ran through like some crazy amount of money, and you were like, what? Yeah. He was like, 1 second, I'll be right back. Yeah.
Let's try this again.
Okay.
But I've always liked T-Pain.
Yeah.
He's got a good attitude.
For sure.
In business news, Spotify now offering audiobooks in the United States. It's a pay-per-book model with a library that includes over 300,000 titles.
Oh, nice.
Oh, so you don't have to use Audible now. You can use Spotify?
I kind of felt like that was coming. I was like, why is it only Audible?
But you don't have to pay, though? You have to pay.
You have to pay for each individual book.
Okay.
Ooh, does it say the prices by chance? Let's just... Because on Audible, it's like $1.99 per book. Or 99 cents.
A really popular title that came out this year, Jeanette McCurdy's memoir, I'm Glad My Mom Died, retails at the publication time for $13.99.
Oh. Damn.
See, what I like about Audible, though, is like it's connected to Amazon. So you can earn points and stuff and get free books.
True.
That's what I like about it, because I haven't paid for a book in a really long time.
Because you earn points with your
Audible. Yeah, I got a bunch of credits.
Yeah.
So what are they offering?
Yeah, it seems like nothing.
Huh? I gotta pay for your subscription and
pay regular price.
Right. I thought it was gonna right. I thought it was like, oh, it retails at $13.99, but on our website we got you for 10.
Yeah. If you have a subscription, it's free.
Come on now.
Nah,
I'm good.
I mean, they're just starting, so they're just gonna try and have to gather up some money, and then
Well, yeah. When you're starting, I think you do it for free to get people interested, right?
They ain't got no money to be keeping up with goddamn Amazon, Sonny. They're trying to keep up with Amazon. Come on, man.
Yeah. No, I mean, I give it to him though. I give him props for giving it a shot.
Yeah, Spotify is always right there. Them. He's right.
Is Pandora still around, or did they get swallowed up by someone? Oh, they're still around. Okay.
But did they get swallowed up by someone? No, we just don't see them anymore.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Pandora. What are they connected to?
Oh, Sirius XM Radio owns them, so that might be.
That's why that's the problem.
Right. They were like, we don't really want you to. And when was this? What year was this?
2 years ago.
2 years ago for $3.5 billion. Pandora for 3.5.
Wow. Now I wonder, when was Pandora created?
So it took them 20 years.
About 20
That's
years.
not that long.
No.
The average person that works 20 years doesn't make $3.5 billion. So they did good. Shout out.
In other news, Ryan Grantham of Riverdale and Diary of a Wimpy Kid was sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole for the murder of his mother. The crime occurred on March 31st, 2020, when Grantham, then 21, shot his mother, Barbara Waite, in the back of her head as she played piano in their home in a town in British Columbia. He later recorded a video after that in which he confessed to the murder and then left by car. He told the authorities that he initially had planned to kill the Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, but changed his mind and at some point decided he would carry out a mass shooting, possibly at a nearby university where he had been a student. He did not carry out either plan and instead turned himself into the police on April 1st, 2020.
Bruh. If this don't tie right back into our conversation right before the pod.
What? Oh,
why they all white? Are always shooting mass shooters.
Yeah. He shot his mom in the back of the head while she was playing elegantly, probably.
But you see, like, he had murder on his mind regardless.
Yeah.
And the fact that he was like, I'll even take it out on my mom. I just need to get this thirst quenched. That's crazy.
But that also reminds me of the Dahmer thing. I don't know if you've seen that, but
Yo, so my man is a successful actor on Riverdale. Is Riverdale it's a good show?
Is it on Netflix? I feel like I've seen. Yeah,
okay.
I think it's on Netflix.
And so he decided, I'm not gonna shoot the Prime Minister. That's hard. I'm gonna instead shoot this woman who's not even looking my direction.
In the next room. Man,
let me tell you, boy. I was telling you, so I think there has to be a study of why in
everyone looks like that.
Most cases, if not all, mass murders, suspects
are white.
Recently, with iOS 16 on your iPhone, you can send and unsend text messages, and you can also secure photo albums with Face ID. And people are now accusing Apple of making it easier for people to cheat and be shady.
That was a good one.
Right. It's that weird thing between like privacy and like, well, what you need privacy for?
In that aspect. We've had photo albums this long.
But I mean, Snapchat was doing that, right? When you can make stuff disappear.
True.
Yeah, like they were promoting.
Yeah, I also don't support Snapchat though. Like,
yo, man, I didn't even know they're still around, but my boy has one. For what reason? Couldn't tell you.
Damn, I almost said it. I was like, ooh, but okay. Yeah, I mean,
I'm like, he's like, well, I don't have anything. I don't have no other services, but I got Snapchat. I was like, oh, okay, dude.
Dang,
what you doing on Snapchat?
I think the only thing I have online is like Instagram.
I didn't even know they were still around.
Sonny, can you ever see yourself needing to send or unsend a text message?
Nah, there's times where I was like, I guess I could have reworded that. But there's like, but nah, like nothing I was like, dang, I wish I could unsend that. Nah, not me.
And typically, what we just put the little star on the top and then be like, "This is what we meant." You know, if you mess up on something, it's like we don't really need it. Also, I don't need to lock my photos with my face.
Yeah, that's it. Right. I mean,
it just becomes deep. It's
wait,
like,
who's suing? Who's coming after Apple?
No one's
No
suing.
one.
People are just the internet chatter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Black Twitter.
What are they? Yeah. No, I mean, it is what it is, right? They say it's for privacy, and it is, right? Maybe if someone does have your phone, like someone does have your phone. I mean, again, it depends on the individual. It's circumstantial, really, because some people might, I don't know, some people don't have anything in their phone they wouldn't care anyone to see, but no one should be looking anyways.
Yeah, I was saying it kind of could be on the business aspect because I feel like Apple is always for the business person. Mm-hmm. So if like it's a business person, now the average business person is an entrepreneur that like does videos on their phone. Mm-hmm. They can maybe want to hide them so that other people can't see them.
It's dick pics.
Yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
It is for sure.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's all it is.
That's so funny.
That's what it boils down to.
Yeah.
Maybe the commercials just need to just start keeping it real.
But also, like, if I don't know, like, if I went into my partner's phone, okay, if you went into your partner's phone and they had a locked photo album, mm-hmm. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna even ask?
Just all of a sudden? That has to be all of a sudden, I'm assuming, right?
Well, do you always go on their phone? I mean, I don't know. You just so happen to go into the phone to see a picture.
Oh, I'm like, why is it locked? I'm not gonna flip out, or I'm not. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be World War III. I'm gonna be like, oh, why is it locked?
But are you gonna be like, unlock it real quick?
Yeah, hey, unlock your thing, whatever. Unlock the thing.
No. Like, there's a photo album locked. Like, you can get in the photos, but there's like a certain album that's locked, and it's like it's named private.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna ask. Yeah, like, what's up with what is this?
And are you gonna ask to see what's in it?
Yeah, let me see.
But then what if she's like, what's the point of me locking it if you're just gonna want to see?
What's this conversation about? What are we even having? It shouldn't have gone any further than that.
Okay. No, I'm just seeing what's going on. I'm seeing what kind of problems Apple could potentially be creating. Because these are going to be conversations, right? Like,
it'll create problems for those that have them.
Yeah. Yeah. If you just be like, oh, that's just because my assistant always has my phone, so I just want to lock up all of them. There. Go look. Then it's nothing, right? But if you're like, chill. Oh yeah, I chill.
Let me think.
Let me think.
Wait, oh no, let me think.
Yeah, why do you have it right? Exactly. Why do you have this album blurred out? Mm-hmm. Let me think.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I also never go through my partner's phone. I think that's just like, why go looking for something?
You know what we're missing? Do you know what we're missing? More Black Mirror. Black Mirror was a great show. They did it right. They showed you the future of technology. Remember the episode where like you could
I never seen it.
Oh, really?
Ever.
Did you watch? Oh. Well, they had like an episode where like basically like, you know, your visuals are just simply like recorded. All your visuals are recorded. And then so we're having this conversation now and then say like we disagree about something later. And like pretty much rewind the tapes. Let me go back to the conversation, and then like you can rewind it, and then like go back to whoever just said what. But the issue was that like people like were using it. They were in a relationship, but they'll go back. They'll be in their head all day and look back at like a past relationship. Oh. They'll be in a relationship in their head with like an ex or whatever. They'll replay those videos or intimate moments they had with other people.
And how that affect everything.
It was bad. They were telling you like it's terrible, right? Because basically, like, you know, you don't have to be present, and then like it was like lies. You're like cheating without cheating. It was like it's stuff you don't even think that can happen, but they find an example of it. Black Mirror was a good show. Yeah, they had a lot of good ones.
Cheating without cheating. That's an interesting statement. I never want my partner to come to me and be like, "You was cheating without cheating." Like, how am I gonna get out of this one? But man, guess what?
What?
It's been another episode of the Coach Me podcast.
Show has.
Episode 43.
43.
With the gang in them.
Gang in them.
We got our producer, Olivia, out there doing what they got to do.
Out there doing what they got to do.
Shout out to Chelsea.
Yada I mean, come here though. Send us out of here.
Tap in.
All right. I'm going to sing us out of the episode. Bye.